ready?
Winter's cold, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Just give me a second here.
No problem.
Okay, so the reason we called you in for today is because in September 24, 2019 of this year, there was an incident of where you were working.
Right.
And I'm one of the investigators for that incident.
Okay.
So, just so you know, we are being recorded visually and audibly. Could you just state your information so we have it on record?
Like my name and stuff.
Name, address, date of birth.
Well, my name is Christopher Harriot. I was born December 22nd, 1999. I live at 640 Lauder Avenue Road.
And I do have to tell you this. So, I am going to ask you a couple of questions regarding the incident. Anything you say has to be the truth. If you're unsure, if you're unsure, that's completely fine. But just so you know that whatever statement you make does hold the same account as it would in court. And if you do lie on purpose, you are going to face consequences. And just to make sure, because we do need to make sure that you're sober for your statement to be valid. Are you under the influence of anything today? Alcohol, drugs?
Okay.
Okay. So how would you say your memory is of the incident?
I would say my memory is actually pretty sharp. Due to it being such it's like when you face something for the first time and it catches you by a shock. I would say that it's definitely imprinted in my head as of right now. Like I say, yeah, my memory is definitely sharp. I know what happened.
So I'm gonna ask you a little bit of a favor. Do you think you could draw the
face?
not the face, but the outline of where the incident was?
Like basically from my perspective.
Yes. Like a map of where everything is.
Oh. No, not the best artist. This was the off. And was kind of a hallway going down. But then there's another officer here. No. Yes. From my perspective. Yeah, that's about it. And I have my computer here. These. Your screen right here. Also, are you looking for like a?
No, just the map of what the area looks like.
Yeah, I said that's pretty much it. And also, you have to draw people or just structure?
Just the structure.
Yeah, this is my desk. I think we're gonna be with my two offices. Not my two offices, but two offices around there and the wall right here.
And where would you say was the door?
Wait.
Was there a door here, or?
The door here, no, this is like a plain
This
wall.
was your view.
Yeah, this is my basically the pathway to get in there was like from right around here. I mean, like, got cut off from my view.
Okay, so tell me what happened that day, and if you have any trouble remembering anything, we could also try a few techniques that help.
Okay, well. So basically, it's a regular day in the bank. I was dealing with a customer actually. He wanted to withdraw 500 from his account, so I was there. but he also wanted like 20s. He was very specific as to what he wanted. So I was there dealing out the 20s. And then these two guys just come out of nowhere, guns in the hands, telling everyone freeze, and we see everyone basically telling everyone to stop. And this is like a slim gentleman, like pretty slim, white t-shirt, gray zip up, and his zip up was all the way down. He had a long. One thing I knew about his face, he had a long nose and long hair, and a very slim face. And he was the one who came to me who helped me up. But also, I noticed another guy in the background who was harassing the other customers in the line. He also had like a big. I noticed he had a bigger gun, so which I was kind of more scared than that guy. Although the guy was approaching me due to his like, it was pretty much I can say a shotgun. Cause I like it had two holes. I believe they're called two barrels. Two holes at the front of the shotgun, and he was just pointing at everybody else in the line. And basically, when that gentleman came up to me, he was basically saying empty register. Gave him everything, and I noticed one thing he kept repeating over and over and over as a consequence, as if I were, if I, as if I wouldn't give him the money, which was I'll waste you. It's always I'll waste you. You're gonna do it or I'll waste you. So that's one thing I noticed too. And the weapon he had was a silver, almost like a silver small gun, a silver pistol. I'm not an expert when it comes to those type of guns, but it looked like a silver small gun with like a black handle.
Okay.
And pretty much he had like a little black doggy bag too. It wasn't like a big bag. And basically he was telling me to put the money in there. And then the guy at the back had the shotgun, he was harassing them saying, oh, I was harassing one of the customers, saying, give me your wallet, give me your wallet. He gave him the wallet. But I noticed that he was also had like some like urgency to get out of there like very fast as if he knew someone was coming as well, right? And basically what else? Oh, one thing too. When he noticed that there was nothing in the wallet, he got very upset and just threw the wallet down and out of frustration just told the other guy, let's go, let's go, let's go. But also he did get away with the money. I didn't put money in there due to him holding me up. But that's pretty much how I remember. The second guy's description was like he was more bulky. He had a beard, but he had a cap on, so it was kind of hard to see his eyes from far. He had like a brown t-shirt, and yeah, that's pretty much what I remember about that guy. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Mm, no, which I remember. That's pretty much how I remember it from my perspective. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start asking you more about information about suspects.
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna go with the first suspect.
Sure.
What would you tell me was that person wearing?
So basically, the first guy, the guy that held me up, he had a gray white t-shirt, gray zip up, just basically almost like what I'm wearing, but all the way down. Long hair. But I didn't catch his pants color. I think they were blue jeans. But yeah, that's pretty much what he was wearing.
And what would you say is his ethnicity?
I'll say Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Yeah. Two white males.
And the weapon?
A small silver gun. I would assume it's a pistol. Yeah, a small pistol. I don't know the exact name, but definitely a small handgun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second suspect?
Second guy had a hat on, so it's kind of hard to see his eyes, his forehead area. I noticed he had like a pretty bushy beard as well. Also he had what really stood out to me from that guy is his big gun. Basically, had to hold it like this. Seemed like it was pretty heavy duty type of weapon, and I had two holes at the front. So from my kind of background knowledge when it comes to guns, I believe that was a shotgun, double barrel, and he had a brown shirt and like a dark gray pants, dark gray jeans or pants. But yeah, that's what I remember.
And the ethnicity?
But yeah, both Caucasian.
Both Caucasian?
Yeah. Both white males.
Okay, is there anybody else that was involved in this incident?
Not that I'm aware of. There was no phone calls or anything. It was just those two coming in, rush, and coming out.
Amen.
Yeah, came in.
And you said you said you gave them money, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Could you elaborate more on that?
Basically, I was like I was saying, I was counting $500 for my the next customer in 20s, and I gave him that as well as I went into the next drawer where we also have other $20 bills, and I basically started just pouring in. I wasn't even counting to see how much I was giving. I was saying, here you go.
And what happened to that customer from the beginning?
The customer that was in front of me, I think. I think that customer just put his hand. Yeah, he put his hands on there. Put his hands on. They're crying for his life as well, along with everybody else. He was just there, standing by beside me on the desk.
Okay, is there anything else you want to tell me?
Now that I'm aware, I pretty much gave you all the details that I know. There's definitely more witnesses that were there. Also, my boss. I realized he was in the corner watching from his office door in the corner, and you see the industry right here. So he could also give you a statement. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember.
Okay, and that's pretty much up for the interview today. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And we may contact you again in a couple of days if we do find something regarding the investigation.
Nice, sounds good. Thank you. Take care.
You too.